Chosen one, pause. Do not move yet. Not slowly, not halfway between distractions. Stop completely. Let the world continue without you for a moment. No scrolling, no multitasking, no noise fighting for your attention. Just breathe. Slowly. Hold it. And release. Did you feel that? Something shifted. Not around you, within you. The air feels different now. Quieter. Heavier with meaning. That stillness you just felt was not imagination. It was not emotion. It was a spiritual interruption. A sacred pause placed directly into your timeline. This moment is not ordinary, and this message is not background noise. It arrived with intention. Chosen one. God has a pattern. When something fragile is forming, He removes the noise around it. When something sacred is unfolding, He protects the atmosphere around it. And when a soul is transitioning, He calls it into silence. That is why you felt the urge to stop here, to watch this alone. Because what heaven is about to place in your spirit cannot survive chaos. Some words require quiet to land. Listen carefully. God does not isolate people randomly. He separates them strategically. When a message carries weight, it is whispered. When a season carries purpose, it is guarded. And when a person carries destiny, their environment begins to change. You may have noticed it already. Certain conversations suddenly feel exhausting. Certain people feel louder than they used to. Certain environments no longer sit comfortably in your spirit. You wondered what changed. Nothing is wrong with you. You are not becoming distant. You are becoming discerning. Discernment is the language of spiritual maturity. Where you once reacted, you now observe. Where you once explained, you now remain silent. Where you once chased understanding, you now protect your peace. Deep emotional control and cinematic storytelling presence. And some people cannot recognize this new version of you. Your silence unsettles them. Your calm exposes their urgency. Your boundaries disrupt their expectations. So they test you. They revisit old conversations. They press on old wounds. They invite reactions, hoping you will step back into the person you used to be. But heaven is speaking clearly right now. Do not resurrect what God already buried. You are not that version anymore. Listen closely to this truth. Silence is not weakness. It is strategy. Stillness is not passivity. It is obedience. Calm is not surrender. It is authority under control. Every time you refuse to react, a pattern breaks. Every time you remain steady, a trap collapses. Every time you protect your peace, an assignment against you loses power. The enemy expected panic. He expected explanation. He expected emotional defense. But instead, you became still, and that confused him. Chosen one, you were standing in a narrow space between two identities, the person you were and the person God is unveiling. This space is sacred, but it is also sensitive, because during transition, both heaven and hell are watching. Heaven is strengthening you. Hell is provoking you. One is forming your future. The other is hoping you react too soon. This is why your thoughts have felt crowded lately, why patience has been tested, why small situations suddenly carried unexpected weight. The enemy attacks during transitions, not because he can stop destiny, but because he hopes to delay it. A reaction can reopen doors that obedience closed. One careless moment can invite old battles back into new seasons. That is why God interrupted you today. Not to silence your voice forever, but to protect your next level. Right now, God is installing something deeper within you. Discernment. Not the kind that requires proof, but the kind that feels truth before it is spoken. The ability to sense what is wrong without explanation. The wisdom to walk away without needing closure. The courage to trust silence more than noise. This is preparation, because what comes next will require clarity. Soon, things will become visible. Motives will surface. Intentions will be revealed. Conversations will expose what has been hidden. Relationships will shift. Paths will become unmistakably clear. But you will not need to force it. You will not need to confront anyone. You will not need to defend your story. God will handle the unveiling. What you endured quietly, He will address openly. What confused you privately, He will clarify publicly. What wounded you deeply, He will restore completely. But there is one instruction attached to that promise. Stay still, stay calm, stay aligned. Not forever, just for this moment of preparation. Your next step carries weight. Your next season carries responsibility. Your next assignment carries influence. And influence must be protected before it is revealed. Chosen one, something inside you already feels this. That quiet recognition, that deep sense of alignment, that calm settling over your thoughts right now. That is not coincidence. That is confirmation. Heaven is reminding you who you are becoming. So, take another slow breath. Release the urge to explain yourself. Release the pressure to prove yourself. Release the need to respond to every voice calling your attention. Instead, protect your spirit, guard your peace, and trust the silence God placed around you. Because sometimes, the most powerful move you can make is no move at all. If this moment felt like it was meant for you, not for everyone, but specifically for you, then you already understand what God is doing. So respond quietly, not for attention, not for routine, but as agreement. Type Amen in the comments. Let it be a small signal between your spirit and heaven, a simple way of saying, I heard you. And if this message reached you at the exact moment you needed it, stay close, because sometimes God whispers softly right before everything changes.